Okay, another side mission completed. Did the insurance fraud mission at Wu Manor. Went to steal a bunch of cars. Nothing terribly thrilling. But we've unlocked another new tool. Blue Tide. What can we do with Blue Tide? Blue Tide Founders Edition, extra strong. Boosts your running speed and jumping a bit. Oh. Well, that would make cleaning up the heist missions a lot better. I think the only one we've not completed fully so far is bloody Fine Arts, which is the worst mission in the world. But yeah, that seems fun. Also, I cleared out Frustrum of most of its valuables, I think, so I've upgraded the old nitroglycerin a bit. But yeah, messages. Evertides, the mall. The ingredients we brought back from Hollow Rock contain an unknown highly addictive chemical. It's coming from Evertides, so we need shipping logs from the mall. Interesting. And we've got 8 targets. Let's do it. Right, so is this a proper old school heist mission? Fire alarm, wired alarm boxes. 5 primary targets, 3 secondary targets. So they're mostly in the mall itself. But there's a primary target over there, and a secondary that's there, and there's our escape vehicle. So, let's go and have a look at this, shall we? Because it's inside a container, which means we should be able to move the whole container. Looks like it's hooked up to an alarm box. And it is. Right. Okay, that one shouldn't be too hard. As long as we've got a construction vehicle somewhere on the map. Let's have a look at this one. Right, so that one's attached to the wall, so somehow I feel we're not going to be able to drag the entire building along with us, so we're going to need to do something about that one. Do we have construction vehicles? Yeah, we've got a crane over there. Let's go grab that. Right, so this should, in theory, allow us to bring this one back without too much hassle. Let's just move the hook over towards the entrance of it a bit. Now, have we got that hooked on? We have. So if we're careful, and yeah, we can pull this one back to base. You're in the way, vehicle. Right, so he needs to turn that way. Lampposts are fine, because they're nice and fragile. Yep, this is working out pretty well. Right, now that's that available, let's just pop a hole in the wall so we can grab it even if we're coming out from another angle. Right, so I'm thinking we start off by grabbing that one, and then we race across to the mall and we grab these at once. But let's have a look around the mall ones, because we know that the first one we talked about can't be moved. But maybe some of the others can be moved. This one doesn't look like it can be moved. Okay. Some of them are upstairs as well. That one's top floor, that one's second floor, that one's ground floor, that one's top floor, and that one's just outside. Right, so that one's also attached to an alarm. Okay. Yeah, they're all attached to wall alarms by the look. And then we'd head upstairs. So we'd come in at ground level there perhaps, then we'd head up and across to this one. And that one's still above us. That one's our level. Yeah, they're all awkward to get to. But then from there, how would one quickly get up to the next level? Up here, maybe. And then we got one in this corner. We do. And then we'd want to get across to... Well, no, we'd want to get that one first. Alright, okay, so they're all attached to walls. So let's work out a route, shall we? Yeah, let's blow that open. Because we're probably going to want to race across here in a truck of some sort. Or a fast car. Right, this first one's just there. So we grab it, we go out the door, and then we have a fast vehicle waiting for us. Like this tractor. No. Like this truck. No. Hmm. 4x4? This red car could be nippy. It's red. Everyone knows red ones go faster. Right, let's knock out a bit of this wall just to make life easier. So yeah. So we're going to go grab, run, jump in the car. Good. Car takes us over here. And then we grab that one. And then where do we go? That way? Then up that flight of stairs? Yeah, that lets us get out there now. Shift all this debris out of the way. Oh, piss. Yeah, need to be careful with the old leaf blower. But in general, I think that plan's sound. So yeah, we grab that one. Come with me, table. You are surplus to requirements. You as well, box. Get out of here. Right, so we run in, we grab that. We run across here. We go up a floor. Now, next one is over there. Can we get it without having to go up to the top floor? Let's go up to the top floor and see if we can't punch a hole.
That's using your ass.
Because I want this box to just sort of dangle. Will you do that for me? It does. It does dangle. So now we just need to come across here and snatch it through the hole. And then back out. And across to the computer. So the easiest way to get to the computer would be planks, probably. Get out of here, plant. Well, you could potentially jump that, but planks would make life easier. That lets us grab that one. Now, next one was up on a higher level again. Let's see how closely we can place a bomb to that one without damaging it. That was pretty much ideal. Although there's now a lot of debris. And holes in the floor. So maybe that was a mistake. But yeah, theoretically we can now run in, we can grab that one. And then we could run across to the next one. Valuables? A red stapler. Lovely. Sure no one will miss it. Leaf blower makes clearing all this debris so much better. I love it. But yeah, now we can make our way over to here, and then the next one is above us. But again, we can probably, he says, dangle it through the floor. Or can we? It can certainly dangle a bit. And then we can't quite reach it, but we plank, then we should be able to. Up the plank, grab it, drop down. But now, here's the question. How do we get the last two and get back to the... This is all going to take longer than a minute, isn't it? We've got blue tide on our side, though. There is that. Next one's outside. So we made our way over here. And drop down. And then drop through the other hole we've already made. We could grab that one. We'd need some sort of faster vehicle than this. To get around to that one. And then from there, where would we go? Right, so let's have a look at the route as we've got it planned. So we come in here, we grab that. Then we just go up these stairs. And where was the second one? Over there. And it was still up above, so we need to go up these stairs. Through the wall. And grab it. Right. So then we grab that one. And then we were going across here. Over the plank. And over the other plank. Grabbing that one. And then we were working our way somehow over here. And into that room? Yeah, into that room up the planks. And grabbing that one. Then we were dropping down and out this way, I guess. Around here. Dropping down there. Grabbing that one. Jumping in the truck. The truck was taking us this way. We were hopping out, grabbing that one, heading over here. Can we leaf blow that truck that we've crashed? No. Can we do anything with it? Can we pick it up? Kinda. It's heavy. But you can kinda pick up vehicles, which is cool. Maybe we just make the hole bigger. There we go. Then we race across. We snatch that one. And then we go. Feel like even with the blue tide available to us, this is more than we can do in a minute. We've got vehicle thrusters as well though, which might help. So let's give it a test. Jeez, can't see shit when you've got blue side on the go. Grab that one. Get stuck on things. Grab that one. Up our plank. Grab that. Good. Race across here. Drop down the hole. Into the truck. It's going to be close. Closer than I thought. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute, did we do it? Oh, we just missed out. I can't believe how close that was. That's actually doable. Let's put some more thrusters on the truck. We've got them to spare. If we had more blue tide, we'd be done. Yeah, we'll sup one there, and race up those steps, and race up these steps. Doesn't last very long though. I can't believe we found a route that actually pretty much works that quickly. Blue side for that bit for sure. Yep, we got stuck. Yep. That could have worked if we hadn't got stuck when we botched the truck exit. Right, grab that one. Maybe I won't use the blue tide here, I'll use it once I've grabbed the next one. Race across this bit. Oh, we haven't even got it selected. That's no use to anyone. And we've fallen down a hole. The plan is sound, the execution is the problem. So yeah, this bit is alright. Use a blue side to race across our planks. Botch the jump. Guess that's the trouble with using blue tide on that bit. Rather than on these flights of stairs, is that you need a bit of precision when you're going across those planks. This bit there is fine. That hole could be bigger to make that jump a bit smoother, but this one was good. No. That was alright. One optional target left, 10 seconds left. Yeah, that was fine. Hooray for us. Mall successfully robbed. So yeah, moving that truck at the start was a good move, I feel. And then planning the route, using tricks we've learned, like putting holes in the floor so we don't have to necessarily go up to higher floors. It was just a good example of us putting into practice everything we've learned, I feel. I'm quite happy with that. We are still a hot shot. No new tools for us. Let's see what Caitlin's talking about. There's been a break-in at the Evertides Mall, you say? Issues with the former upper management. Deepening their strategic partnership with Aquila Security. So there's going to be robots next time we go back there, probably. Erin Gregorius is the new manager. Maybe we'll be hearing more from Erin at some point. Ooh. This looks nice. Cenimax Solarium. I don't want a solarium. I want an actual island. That'd be nice. So yeah, I guess with no tools and not much cash, let's just see what we might be up to next time, shall we? Mr. Amanti's had another setback. Oh dear. A break-in at the repackaging hub. The manager was released, and that's why Erin's taken over, I guess. Someone has insights into my operation they should not have. Okie doke. We'll wait further instructions. Sure thing, buddy. Parisa! How do you feel about leaving the cold weather for a trip to the Morituri Islands? A free vacation? Wow. Don't mind if I do. We'll do that for you, Parisa, next time.